Sengoku Basara as probably has to be my favorite Muso clone, if you really want me to be honest. However, this series has received a very poor receptions in the West, and I mean, can you like blame these people? It's like completely out of the line. It's basically Samurai Warriors on steroid. If you, that's like the easiest way to describe for me Sengoku Basara. And personally, I don't even think Capcom should like bring back this series. If you want me to be honest, if they don't want to go bankruptcy, really, if they want to go bankrupt, they should like now make a Sengoku Basara. Imagine like if Capcom now starts to focus entirely on Basara games in the West. They will not even get one single penny, and that's obvious. It is like super damn obvious that they will not gain anything. Therefore, do not expect like anything regarding a new single Basara because there's no way that we will get another single Basara game ever again. Uh, my suggestion is like just enjoy whatever you have, whatever you we got with single Basara games, and but that's pretty much it because. I really don't think the series has a future. It's been so many years now since Sengoku Basara 4 came out, and also Sanada Den. The very last Sengoku Basara was like some weird mobile game of I don't know that they had made, and it died pretty fast. They even have introduced a few new characters, believe it or not. They have announced, if I'm not mistaken, Kato Kiyomasa, Ina, and Okuni. So those are the only few characters that have been introduced in those mobile Basara game. Yes, and honestly, I don't know. It's even if we got like a new Basara game, it's not. I don't even think those characters will even make it because they have made Taratsuku Sakai in the last anime of Sengoku Basara, and they have never introduced them in Sanda Den or Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi, which I thought it was a very waste opportunity. Because, like, come on, I do want to see more designs of new characters in Basara. Don't get me wrong. I still love the series, but you need to be realistic. The series is dead, and Capcom bringing it back will not exactly be very successful in the West, at least. In the West, it definitely won't be successful because, like, they'll have to compete already with Koei. It's not like Koei now needs a massive competition, but Koei has always been treated as like the king of this series because they're the one who made it. They're the one who introduced the Warriors, Muso, Akin slash thing. Therefore, obviously they want to focus on the more AAA titles than like try to compete with Koei for supremacy, which I'm not saying that they will fail. Probably they will definitely do good because it's not like the Dynasty Wars it's doing very well recently. So in my opinion, they can definitely do well. Basara can definitely become better than Dynasty Warriors. I know for some it already is, but like there are some very high points that Basara has that like Dynasty Warriors, for example, does not have. For example, in Sengoku Basara, they can make the characters as crazy as they want, but like Koei does not really have that freedom unless they don't come up with titles like Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. Yes, okay, Samurai Warriors. Dynasty Wars are not historically accurate, but they still try to be. They do try to be very historically accurate, in which it's crazy. because like I feel like Koei, it's really conflicted with this, trying to make it crazy but historically accurate at the same time. But like Capcom does not really care. They can make it as crazy as they want because that's the point of Basara. Basara literally it means like I don't know, something out of the line, something super crazy. Therefore, they don't care. Capcom does not care when they when they made Basara. They just went crazy, and that's okay. So they had the freedom, okay? Capcom had the freedom. I feel like Koei does not have this kind of freedom when they have to make titles like Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors. Why? Because they try to make it historically accurate, but at the same time they want to make it crazy. Therefore, they don't have this freedom, and that's the big advantage of Basara. Let me tell you that Basara has this very big advantage, and that's good. That's pretty good. But let's be honest, Capcom has many good titles that they get lots of money from. For example, Monster Hunter, which is like my favorite series from Capcom. I'm an avid Monster Hunter player. Some of you may know that I do love Monster Hunter. Yeah. Therefore, I mean, why? Oh, also, let's not forget Street Fighter. I'm not a fighting game player, but I recognize Street Fighter, it's probably Capcom's most successful game. The game that gives Capcom the most amount of money, if you want me to be honest. From what I've seen, at least. Street Fighter, it's like the gold mine of Capcom. Therefore, they don't need it. Come on. Even games like Dragon's Dogma 2, which I was enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 quite a lot, but then I don't have access to my main PC at the moment. Therefore, I cannot play Dragon's Dogma 2 right now, which it sucks, but it's whatever. I will have to play it when I get access to my gaming PC, because right now I don't. I'm stuck with my gaming laptop at the moment, and I was enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2. Although, like, yeah, I get it. The performance of Dragon's Dogma 2 was a bit whack, but on my PC back then it was running pretty fine. I know it sucks. You need to have like very high-end PC to play Dragon's Dogma 2. But yeah, it's whatever. And it's locked on 30 FPS on PS5, which is something I really think it's stupid. I do hope with the PS5 Pro being released, it has been improved a little bit. But I don't know. So, let's go back to Basara. Like, Basara, yeah. A coming back of Basara will be much appreciated for people like me, like you. But let's be honest, do you really think that will make Capcom some back? I don't think so. I really think Capcom better stay away from Basara if they don't want to lose money. Because like when Samurai Heroes, Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes came out in the West, they have invested quite a lot of money. They hired all those professional voice actors, and they invested a lot on Basara 3, but they have lost a lot of money when they released this game in the West because nobody bought it. Nobody bought it, nobody cared, and yeah, therefore, that's why Capcom is not making any more a game in the West of Basara, because they just have lost way too much money. And can you blame them? Can you guys just blame them about it? Come on. It's not looking good so far. It hasn't been looked good for Basara in a while because, yeah, this year has been completely dropped, and I do not blame them. I personally agree with Capcom's choice of dropping Basara because, like I say, you cannot blame them. Now, I will love a return of a single Basara, but let's face it, Capcom has never been a company that really cared what fans want. I mean, yeah, sure, they made some remaster here or there, but you know why they have made those remasters? It's because they very highly demanded. They were very, very highly demanded, and they made some money with those remasters when they came out. For example, Onimusha Warlords, the first Onimusha game got a remaster, And guess what? They not made any more remaster of the other Onimusha titles, and we haven't heard about Onimusha in a while. Why? Because Capcom, they don't they don't care. They don't care because they don't make any bank. And like I said, it's the way of the world. You can't really blame Capcom for this, okay? They need to make money. But if they lose money for this, obviously they will not make that kind of game, that kind of remaster, because like a remaster, guys, a remaster, you need like an high demand for remaster. Why you guys think we don't get many remasters? Because it needs an high demand. Although Koei can definitely bring a Dynasty Wars remaster because it seems to be highly demanded, but like as Koei, again, it's a company that does not give a fuck what the fans want, etc., etc. Therefore, yeah, it's whatever. One most iconic character, definitely, it has to be Date Masamune from Basara. They made some very iconic characters that they're very hard to forget, but Date Masamune has definitely been the most iconic character from Sengoku Basara. Even people who don't like Sengoku Basara, who don't know the game, they know Date Masamune from Sengoku Basara. I've seen him many loving Basara Masamune, and you really can't believe why. I mean, he does speak English, which is it's fun to hear him speak English, especially in a game that has been locked from the West completely, almost completely. Yeah. Capcom even made the first Basara was even made in English. Under the disguise of Devil Kings. Devil Kings, let's be honest, it's very different from Sengoku Basara. If you play Sengoku Basara 1, which the one I'm playing, and Devil Kings, it is a completely different story. There are many huge differences, both in gameplay and design. Therefore, you guys will see a very massive difference from Devil King and Sengoku Basara 1. Why? Because Devil King was meant to be adapted for the Western fans. Because Capcom knew, they had a feeling that they didn't like it, that Western fans will not like Sengoku Basara. They will find it too out of place. This is not the first time Capcom does something like that. I don't know if you guys have heard of Monster Hunter Frontier. Monster Hunter Frontier was an MMO style Monster Hunter that was released only in Japan, and it never came out in English. But Capcom stated the reason why Monster Hunter Frontier was not made in English is because Monster Hunter Frontier had content that Western fans would have found funny, witty funny, that they would have made fun of, like all the time. And definitely I can see why. Basara has stuff that Western fan does make fun of. Quite a lot. Just look at the characters' personality and design and everything, the game. It's a whole joke. Basara, it's a joke of a game, okay? It's a damn joke. And you cannot like deny it that it's a joke, but does that make the game bad? Absolutely not. It's a goddamn of a joke, but what a fun joke this game is to play. I honestly love it. And why not releasing Frontier? Why not testing Monster Hunter Frontier? I mean, I get it, it's an MMO, you cannot really test a game like that. You just like plug in the service for the English people. Oh, if they don't like it, they will immediately unplug. But that's not true, honestly. Obviously, they will like it. Monster Hunter has a very high reception, but again, it's whatever. It's whatever, guys. Capcom has this kind of mindset that I personally find it weird. They think they know what Western fans do like, but I don't think they do. I really don't think they know. They don't realize there are many Western fans who likes those crazy stuff. They need to understand that there are more weebs around. It's not like it used to be. Therefore, I do really feel like Basara maybe it should make a comeback, but not a full comeback. They probably need to make a test, like another test. It's been many years, guys. Many years. They need to make a test about it. So, I don't know. Like a small game like Sanada Den, that would be great. But it's really up to Capcom, honestly. Even because I'm also waiting for Onimusha, the Onimusha series. It's one of my very favorite series ever. Therefore, seeing that Onimusha is dead, it makes me sad. Like, very, very sad. But yeah, I do really wish for a comeback, but we will get it. An Onimusha comeback. Well, maybe an Onimusha comeback has definitely has a higher chance than Sengoku Basara. Let me tell you that, and I don't mind. I I'll be very happy for Onimusha. Very, very happy. Personally, I will be more happy about Onimusha than Sengoku Basara. I'll be completely honest. Not afraid to admit it. Yeah, I'd rather have an Onimusha come back than a Sengoku Basara one. Because, like, we need to be realistic here. But yeah, apparently the first remaster of Onimusha did not exactly made much bank. But I don't really understand why. Onimusha, it's a very good series. So mostly because it wasn't like advertised a lot. You see, like Capcom also needs to work on advertising those titles much better. I mean, Sengoku Basara 3, when it came out in English, it wasn't very well advertised. I mean, what do you expect? Of course, it's not well received because like they don't seem to advertise those games very often. I don't think Basara has been advertised a lot. Therefore, it's the reason why nobody ever got a chance to play it, really. And also, there's not many physical copies about Onimusha Warlords, the remaster. Therefore, what do you expect? You really cannot expect much. Which is sad. It is pretty sad, but it's whatever. All I'm hoping right now it's they at least manage to keep going with Monster Hunter, which I am honestly happy that Monster Hunter is a popular series because I love Monster Hunter to death. I don't know. Nowadays you cannot even say this on YouTube, maybe. Oh well. Uh, whatever. I'm loving it to death. Whatever. I'm loving Monster Hunter to death, and I personally would rather play Monster Hunter any time of the day if I could. Like 24/7. But yeah. I do really miss Basara still, I won't lie. Like you guys, I miss the series. I do miss the series. I wish for a comeback. Yeah, I mean, it's there's not much much else I can say regard this, but I am also very realistic about Basara. I have to be realistic because there's no point crying about it over a series that it has been kind of forgotten. Really. I know it's sad. It sucks when one of your favorite games get like goes to the limbo. But many games that had to face that, and we just need to accept it. Unfortunately, it's a sad reality. So, if Basara will never come back, we need to just accept it. I mean, I definitely don't mind coming back to the old Basara games. I've been playing Samurai Heroes 2 a lot, and I'm loving it. I'm really loving Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes 2. It's probably has to be the best Basara game for the PS2, in my opinion. I also love Sengoku Basara 1. It's so simple yet so fun. I know it does not have like many big content, but you know what's actually crazy? I do think Devil Kings did it better. Devil Kings definitely did it way better than Sengoku Basara, I must say. Because like if you go look at the difference between Devil Kings and Sengoku Basara 1, you can see a lot of difference, especially in gameplay. For example, Sengoku Basara does not give you like a reason to do many combos because the higher the combo counts you have in Devil Kings, the more items you get. Therefore, yeah, I do think Devil Kings did it better. I'm not saying they did it better with changing the names, but like Red Minotaur, Scorpio, those are like crazy stuff. But yeah, it's whatever. Oh well. My divine people, thanks again for watching one of my videos, and I'll catch you guys soon to the next video, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.